Greetings, welcome back again to my channel. I hope everyone is doing great. So today we are gonna talking about best naval military RTS games. Naval military is an RTS game that focus on naval operation and naval combat. So let's hold the chit chat and begin our journey. Oil Rush is a unique real-time strategy game that combines elements of tower defense and naval strategy, set in a world where a nuclear war has melted the ice caps and changed the face of the planet forever. Players must balance the upgrade of production platforms and their defense force with sending battle groups of naval and air units to capture enemy platforms and oil rigs. In conclusion, Oil Rush has a strong concept and offers an interesting take on RTS gameplay. The naval battles in Rome 2 is quite unique and challenging, because you will lead a squadron or individual unit of Trireme or Bireme which have special strategy to lead them. The naval battles in Rome 2 are more fast-paced than in previous Total War games, and troops lost during naval battles may also be lost when landing troops. You can using ramming tactics to one-hit kill enemies or utilizing long-range missile capability, particularly naval artillery. So, in order to achieve supremacy over Mediterranean Sea, you must utilize a mixed strategy between ramming or long artillery tactics. Naval battle in Fall of the Samurai is a fun and kinda unique because this is the transition of sail and ironclad warfare. There are four main classes of the warship. They are corvette, frigate, ironclad, and torpedo boat with their own unique strength and weakness. For the first time, you can direct control your warship, facing them on enemy and maneuvering them well. And don't forget, you can call shore bombardment from your fleet to enemy position as well. Rule the Wave 3 offers a highly realistic simulation of naval warfare with a strong focus on ship design and strategic operation. The game features a strong ship builder that allows players to design and customize their own ships, offering a high level of control over their fleet. The game covers historical events and offers a detailed simulation of naval warfare during the Age of Dreadnought. In conclusion, Rule the Waves 3 is a highly realistic and addictive naval warfare simulation that offers a deep and complex gameplay experience. This game gives a detailed and realistic simulation of modern air and naval warfare. The game covers a vast array of military assets and historical periods, allowing players to immerse themselves in a wide range of air and naval combat scenario. While its steep learning curve and specialized focus may not appeal to all players, it provides an immersive and educational experience for enthusiasts seeking an authentic and technically detailed simulation of modern warfare. Submarine Titans is a unique real-time strategy game that takes place in underwater world, where players control one of two opposing factions to build, expand, and combat their force. The game's underwater environment adds a fresh and intriguing twist to the RTS genre, providing a unique and immersive experience. The game offers nice visuals with different sea settings and various sea creatures that inhabit them, such as rays, dolphins, eels, crabs, and sharks. In conclusion, Submarine Titans is a captivating RTS game with an innovative underwater setting and highly addictive gameplay. Victory at Sea Pacific is a real-time strategy game set in the Pacific Theater of World War II. You can switch between commanding the entire Pacific Theater to zooming down to take control of individual ships and flags of the plane. There are more than 100 ship classes to choose with, dozens of aircraft types, and ports spanning across Pacific Ocean. Overall, Victory at Sea Pacific is a good game for fans of real-time strategy game set in the World War II, but it may not be worth for players who are looking for a completely new experience. Actually, Sudden Strike 4 The Pacific War is only DLC for the main game, but it has two new campaigns with a total of 10 missions based on the Southeast Asian campaign of World War II. The Pacific War DLC brings some new features like flame towers, amphibious vehicle, large controllable aircraft carriers, advanced air combat, as well as new unit skills. Overall, Southern Strike 4: The Pacific War is a good DLC for fans of the base game, but it may not be worth it for players who are looking for a completely new experience. The naval warfare in Red Dragon is limited to specific playable on appropriate maps that allows naval combat. You can lead warship class who has various size and firepower, anti-ship airship that specialize to hunt enemies copter and aircraft, and landing ships to provide amphibious assault. The naval combat in Red Dragon is fast-paced and highly accurate, but the game's non-realistic portrayal of warfare on the high sea is at odds with its relative realistic depiction of land combat. Some people mention that naval units seem to shred air units to pieces, but the scale of naval combat is often comically close, making open sea battles difficult to manage. Before the World of Warship and War Thunder, there was Battlestation Pacific. This game is mixed genre between real-time tactics and action arcade. You will lead Japanese Imperial Navy and United States Navy in order to achieve victory in Pacific Theater during the World War II. You must command and take control directly from fighter plane, bomber plane, heavy cruiser, battleship, and more. The game is good on average, not mention the graphics, music, and innovativeness at the time. But we need more longer hour for the campaign or make semi-sandbox mode. A specific RTS game that focus on Pacific theater and naval operation, here the Pacific Storm. You will lead either as Imperial Japanese or United States, but with Allies expansion pack, you can lead the British with their Royal Navy. The gameplay is mixed between RTS, arcade, and simulation that focus on naval and air operation. You can access all units here from the destroyer, carrier, and battleship, and of course, you can lead your bomber, fighter, and even kamikaze. Even the game have some minor problem, like dense interface, micromanagement, even the bug, but this is the most potential and underrated RTS game and worth to try it. Ultimate Admiral Dreadnought is a naval simulator and real-time strategy game hybrid game with a focus on strategic decision making and ship design that set in early industrial age to World War II era. The game includes several design aspects such as a ship classification, hull types, and technology that players can experiment with to create their ideal warship. The game features a deep battle system that requires players to master every design aspect of their warship to improve their worth in combat. The game includes realistic weather effects that restrict visibility during bad weather or night, adding a layer of realism to the naval battles. War on the Sea is a strategy game that simulates naval combat during the World War II that focus on South Pacific theater. The games offer a dynamic campaign where players can play as either the Allied force or Imperial Japan and features over 50 class of playable ships. The games feature real-time naval combat, theatrical external view gameplay, tactical control of aircraft, and historical mission based on naval engagement. Players can fight fires, counterflow compartments, and repair ships and sink ships during realistic POC physics. Overall, War on the Sea is a good choice for World War II Navy enthusiasts, and the Pacific Guadalcanal campaign is a great fun. The pioneer of naval warfare in the Total War series come with fresh and great visual and mechanics. For the first time, you can lead your fleet to rule the sea, from light galley, brig, frigate to ships of the line that ready at your disposal to gain naval supremacy. Naval battles in Empire are suitably complex with different types of shots to fire at the enemy, micromanagement of the ship movement, and manually firing broadsides. Well, with fresh idea of the concept in adding naval warfare, Total War Empire is a great naval RTS game. Ultimate Admiral Age of Sail is a tactical war game set during the American War of Independence, focusing on naval and land warfare. The game features detailed and realistic fleet combat, allowing players to engage in epic naval battles. Although not as detailed as the naval combat, the land combat in Ultimate Admiral Age of Sail is still an enjoyable part of the game. The AI in the game is designed to provide a challenging and intelligent experience for players, making the game more engaging and realistic. Well, this game is a not pure RTS game, but mostly a combine between submarine simulation and real-time combat strategy. The Cold Water set during the Cold War and focus on submarine combat and have great detailed gameplay and realism. Players can expect detailed submarine and ship models, realistic underwater sounds, and sonar pings contributing to the game's realism. Even some people called it RTS game. I prefer say it a hybrid game that recommended for those interested in a realistic submarine combat simulation experience. Okay, then, so that's all we got for today. If you have another opinion or feedback, please write them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to support me to like, subscribe, and watch my another video. I hope you have a nice day guys. See you soon and bye.